In the opening scene, the heroine, me, is hanging by her thumbs from a bridge. No, it is not meant to be comedic. My thumbs do not find this funny at all. As the camera pans wide, you can see that the heroine, me, is dangling over a serene river. Yes, I know that rivers aren't serene. Okay, in this case it is. Please bear with me. The river is gently flowing and her feet are almost touching down. Yes, I know that's a very low bridge. Anyway, she lets go, and now she's in the river. Except, as you might have noticed before, she's wearing a waterproof inflatable suit so that she's bobbing along with the current. Yes, it is kind of silly. Okay, then I confess it is comedic, but on the other hand, if I were ever to choose to dangle from a bridge over a river by my thumbs, I would want to be prepared. I would wear a rubber suit and maybe a snorkel just in case. But back to my novel. Of course, she's had to think this through because no one is there to save her. In fact, there are no crowds, and the cars on the road just keep driving along. There is one lone stranger standing at the railing, looking down as she, I, floats beneath from one side of the bridge to the other in her, my rubber inflatable suit. The stranger just watches and then walks on. This is not so unusual, I think. We are all carried along by our own thoughts, and sometimes we stop to watch, but most times we can't be bothered. In the next scene, our heroine, I, swims toward shore, where she, I, snags a rock, and the suit pops. But that's okay because she's on dry land now. She sheds the suit. There is no one waiting to help her from the water. She sits on the rocky shore. A car drives by, honks, waves, but not at her. In the final scene of the novel, she, I, stands, brushes herself off, goes home. The reader, you, seem to relate with her, me, in the way that sometimes a crisis feels a lot like falling into a river, and sometimes a river feels a lot like a wading pool, where the rubber ducks squeak and angel wings keep us afloat for the sequel.